Good morning, welcome back to the channel. As you can see outside, it's sunny and dry, and we've finally come out of Sydney lockdown after just over 3 months. So today's the day to take my bike out for the first real ride. So let's go. So first of all, I'm going to do is, at the end of my last video, I mentioned I was going to do some tourist shit to run in my bike. So what I thought I'd do today is this is a map of, I suppose, Greater Sydney. I'll just grab a pen. This is the Harbour Bridge and the main area that people know Sydney for. And then all the way out here is Katoomba, which is where the Three Sisters are in the Blue Mountains. And what I'll do is I'm going to ride out there and show you what the Three Sisters are, but it's basically a rock formation in the beautiful Blue Mountains. But it takes a while to get there, so I'll do that another time. But today, what I'm going to do is, like I said, Sydney's pretty broken in two with the Sydney Harbour. I live on the North Shore, and today I'm going to be riding up to this headland, which is on the peninsula, and that is Palm Beach. And what they do there is film Home and Away, which is an Australian soap. So if I go to this one, so again, you got down here, this is the Opera House and the bridge. Like I say, I live on the North Shore, so what I'm going to be doing is taking this road up to Mona Vale. That's where I used to live when I first moved to Australia. And then from Mona Vale, I'm going to head up the coast. There's loads of beaches all the way along here, up to this headland here. And this side, on the Pacific Ocean side, is Palm Beach. And some of my other videos, I always ride around this national park, which is the Ku-ring-gai National Park, which is also beautiful. So I'll do some video of that. But for running in my bike for the first 1,000 kilometers, like I said, I'm going to do some tourist stuff. And up here at Palm Beach, and especially around this area here, is where they film Home and Away. So that's what I'm going to do this morning. So we're on our way. This is Chatswood. Our bike's got now 18 kilometers on it, so still very, very, very new. And like I said before, there is a running period of 1,000 kilometers, so that's the reason why I just thought, well, instead of just pootling around, I'll go and do just some tourist stuff. I haven't ridden, apart from collecting the bike, I haven't ridden for, well, over 3 months. So it's a little bit, and on a brand new bike as well. I know what my new leather's on today. So it's all of it. It's a bit windy, but this is the first opportunity I've really had to go out on the bike, so I'm just going to take it easy. Quick shift is nice. Whoa, that's side wind. Hopefully the traffic won't be so bad. I mean, it's been crazy since we've been out of lockdown. We came out, it's Saturday today, we were out of lockdown on Monday. So we've now reached Narrabeen Lagoon. It's quite a large, it looks like a lake, but it's just a lagoon. It's the entrance to the sea is over in that corner. I've been fishing on there once, caught a couple of little perches. And people take paddle boards and kayaks and stuff out there. We've now travelled northeast, and this is when we've reached the coast. Steep. There's a lot of mountain biking as well. There's a lot of trails around here. It's a nice area.
there's little parks, and not camping, but you can have picnics. So people come for a walk, bring their kids down here. I'd say it's quite large. So very, very, very windy today. They built that walkway, that little bridge thing you can see there, which is pretty cool. Just before that was there, the people just had to walk along the edge of the water. So it's quite nice. Baron Joey House Hotel. It's actually quite nice in there. I've been in there a couple of times for dinner. And then next door used to be a fish and chip shop, which is now a fantasy cruising shop. So I used to get fish and chips, then walk over there and then sit down and just watch the boats. This is also, along here is where the seaplane takes off. By the looks of the water today and the wind, I don't think that's going to happen. And just over there is the top of the peninsula with the lighthouse on top. I'm not sure you can see it. So if you turn the left down there, that takes you to the seaplane. I think I turned in too early. I think it's the next one. We'll see. Yeah, it is.
So apologies from here. The sound was terrible because it was really, really, really windy. But this is the harbour side of the peninsula, and there's the Barrenjoey Lighthouse at the top. It was called Barrenjoey by Governor Arthur Phillip in 1788, and Barrenjoey means little kangaroo or wallaby. And if you can see where those people are, if you walk up the beach to the top, there's a walkway that actually snakes up through up to the lighthouse, which is actually a working lighthouse. There's a museum up there as well. And from the beach all the way up to the lighthouse is 100 meters, so it's actually quite a good walk. But yeah, so this is the entrance to the Hawkesbury River, which is on, like I said, the harbour side, and this is the tip of the peninsula. And in the distance, that's the headland of, that's West Head Lookout of the Ku-ring-gai National Park. And then you've got Lion Island to the right. And let's move on. And let's go around to the ocean side where you see the Pacific.
So that was the way to get to the lighthouse. You have to walk along the beach, and then there's a trail that leads up. Like I said, it's 100 meters, so it's a good walk. But when you get to the top, the views are brilliant. The lighthouse is a working lighthouse. It's got an entrance and I think a bit of a museum in there. I think it's closed at the moment for refurb. But that's a nice little walk. And like I said, I think you can walk over to the other side through the trail, but I obviously can't drive there, so we'll just head back down here past the golf course, take a left and then another left, and that takes you onto the top car park up there. So this is Governor Phillip Park, named after Arthur Phillip, 1788. There you go. We are heading up here. So that's North Palm Beach Surf Lifesaving Station. That's where they film Home and Away. So you'll get a lot of scenes around there. And then sometimes if you look, you'll see the Barrenjoey Lighthouse up there in the background. But let's So from the lighthouse on the top of the headland up there, this is North Palm Beach. Goes all the way down.
way down to the bottom down there. So that's where I'm going to ride down to next, and then show you the beauty of Palm Beach from the bottom. First of all, I'm just going to walk down to the Surf Lifesaving Club, because that's where you'll recognise, if you do watch it, you'll recognise a lot of Home and Away. But what they do is they do the beach scenes from here, just straight down there, and then usually, like I said, if you look in the background, you'll see the lighthouse. So this is the Summer Bay Cafe, which I don't know, most of you will probably recognise, but it's actually the Surf Lifesaving Club. And what those guys do is they are volunteers, and they sit on the beach all day, putting flags up and watching people for their safety. So it's an amazing thing that they do. It's great Australian thing. So yeah, so this is the film set for Home and Away. You can come down here, grab yourself a mini fish tacos, 2 for $8. Yeah, they just looks like they're setting up. So let's head down to the other end of Palm Beach and let's see if we can grab a cup of coffee or something. So this is the south end of Palm Beach. What tends to happen with a lot of beaches in Australia is they have what, so it's a swimming pool which is built into the sea. It obviously gets refreshed once or twice a day, so that's quite cool. Sometimes you do find blue ring octopus in there, and if you do, you just call the council and they come and get them out. Blue ringed octopuses are very, very, very dangerous. So this is why it's such a popular beach. It's beautiful. And Barrenjoey Lighthouse in the background. So that's Palm Beach. So I'm just going to change the battery over in my GoPro and then I'm going to head back. So as we leave Palm Beach, just an interesting fact that in 2016-2017 this was the most richest or affluent postcode in the entire Australia, and the reason why they knew that was from taxation receipts. So it's either one or the other. It's either the most honest place, because you know, in Sydney if you earn a shit ton of money you always find a loophole to pay less tax. So it's not necessarily a review of all the richest people live here. I think it's the richest and most honest. But anyway, that's an interesting fact for Palm Beach. But as you can see, some of those properties up there are worth quite a bit of money. So anyway, let's leave Palm Beach and let's head back home.
So I'm back home. I did 85 kilometers today, so the bike had 15 on it this morning, so done 100, so we only got 900 to go. What I thought I'd do is just quickly, now I've just got home, is show you the bits which I've added. So what I mentioned before is the Evotech radiator and oil guards. So they're now in place. They look pretty cool, but honestly they were an absolute bitch to put in. But done it, the job, and that's all done. And those were the stickers that I bought from Vulture Bike. So that was the only real two other updates I did. But the bike felt really, really good today. Really enjoyed the ride. Mirrors are pretty shit, but all in all, very, very happy. Had a good day. So that's the end of part 1.